Begin each day as if you were granted a sacred task, for truly you are. To awaken is to be entrusted with another measure of time, another canvas upon which you may paint truth, justice, compassion, strength. Let no moment be wasted in idle complaint or hollow pleasure. You were not born for ease, but for greatness, and greatness does not arrive in noise or crowns. It is forged in silence, in solitude, in small choices made with steady resolve. Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." So examine. Do not float upon the surface of your own soul. Dive into its depths. Ask the hard questions. Am I just or only appearing? So, do I seek truth or merely comfort? Do I live from virtue or convenience? Every man has two lives, the one he lives and the one he is capable of living. Let it be your task to bring them together. Do not envy those who appear powerful, for many are prisoners of their appetites. True power is mastery over self, the ability to hold your course when the world calls you elsewhere. A man is not wise because he knows many things, but because he lives simply, desires little, and aligns himself with the Logos, the divine reason that shapes all things. Epictetus taught us that we cannot control what happens, only how we respond, and in that response lies our freedom. Choose that freedom. Each time, choose peace over rage, truth over comfort, patience over impulse. To be disciplined is not to be rigid. It is to be clear, to be devoted, to be free of the chaos that sways lesser minds. Let your speech be precise. Let your walk be purposeful. Let your gaze be firm, yet kind. You are the bearer of your own fire. Tend it with care. Do not wait for ideal conditions to begin, for there are none. The philosopher begins now, where he stands, with what he has. What is philosophy but learning how to die to vanity, to fear, to ignorance, and in that death to be reborn into truth? Plato wrote that beauty is the radiance of truth. So live beautifully, live truthfully. Let your deeds shine with the clarity of light. And when the weight of the world presses heavy upon your shoulders, do not bend. Stand tall as the oak, whose roots run deep in purpose and whose leaves sing in the wind. Time will strip away all that is false. So do not build your life on appearances. Build it on the eternal, on character, on principle, on love that does not waver. This is the work of a lifetime, and yet it begins now. With this breath, this choice, this rising of your spirit to its highest nature. When the winds of fortune turn against you, stand still in your resolve. Do not chase the breeze. Do not curse the storm. The soul gains strength, not when carried by ease, but when tested by adversity. Heraclitus reminded us that character is destiny. So guard your character with sacred vigilance. You are not made by circumstance, but by the decisions you make in the face of it. You will be tempted by gold and applause, by comfort and agreement. But the wise do not seek approval from the many. They seek alignment with the one true voice within, to act with justice, to speak with courage, to live with temperance, and to pursue wisdom. These are not suggestions. They are the architecture of the good life. Know that virtue does not require recognition. It requires constancy. In the silence of your choices, the gods are listening. Marcus Aurelius told us that you have power over your mind, not outside events. So learn to rule your inner kingdom, where thoughts arise, where desires stir, where fear and hope wrestle for dominance. Let the philosopher be like the mountain, unmoved by the clouds, unchanged by the weather, rooted in what is eternal. Do not rush. The soul ripens slowly, like the olive or the vine. Wisdom is not lightning, it is fire, and fire must be tended with patience. Honor is not a prize given, but a presence earned with every moment you choose principle over pleasure, truth over popularity, depth over shallowness. Do not let your speech become polluted with flattery or complaint. Let it be clean as spring water. Let your words reflect the strength of your soul, for even a single phrase may awaken the heart of another. All men suffer, but not all suffer nobly. Let your suffering be a forge. Let it shape you into something divine. Look not at the wealth of others, but at their peace, and ask, am I more free? Am I more whole? Am I more in harmony with the nature that flows through all things? You are not separate from the cosmos. You are its echo, its thought, its flame in motion. To live according to nature is to live with courage, with reason, with harmony, and to accept both life and death with equal grace. Never forget that each day is a scroll unwritten, and the ink is your attention, your effort, your will. So write wisely, speak clearly, live greatly, and remember that to be a philosopher is not to speak of truth, but to become it. Awaken not only your body each morning, but your soul. Rise not only from sleep, but from forgetfulness. Remind yourself why you are here. You are not dust, adrift in chaos. You are purpose. You are logos in flesh. You are the continuation of reason, of order, of the divine, will pulsing through time. Let every act, every breath, every step reflect your inner harmony. Do not live fragmented, scattered, divided between what you do and what you believe. Let your soul and your actions be one. Let your philosophy be visible in your hands, in your eyes, in the way you hold silence and speak truth. The crowd rushes to distraction. The philosopher walks toward stillness. In stillness, you will hear what the noise conceals, the whisper of wisdom, the pull of virtue, the invitation to align yourself with the eternal rhythm of being. Aristotle said that excellence is not an act, but a habit. So form the habits that sculpt your soul. Habit of rising early, of examining your thoughts, of speaking less but saying more, of choosing the harder right over the easier wrong. Do not fear discipline, for it is the friend of freedom, the enemy of chaos, and the mother of greatness. There is no shame in falling, only in refusing to rise. Rise each time with more wisdom, more humility, more resolve. Do not seek a life without difficulty. Seek the strength to face difficulty without complaint, for it is through struggle that the immortal part of you is revealed. Let others waste their days in chasing pleasures. You chase meaning. Let others measure success in coins. You measure it in character, in calm, in clarity. Speak only when your words can uplift or awaken. Remain silent when speech serves only ego or noise. There is great power in restraint, in choosing the time to speak, the tone to use, the truth to unveil. Plato reminded us that the soul takes shape from its loves. So love that which uplifts, that which brings light, that which does not pass away with time. Love courage, love wisdom, love the eternal flame within. The wise do not run from death, they befriend it. They let its presence clarify their days, sharpen their purpose, strip away the trivial. You are not what the world says you are. You are what you consistently choose to become. You are not your past. You are the will that learns from it and rises beyond it. Let this be your oath to never betray the higher self within you, to honor your reason, to guard your soul from corruption, to live in accordance with the truth that does not fade. In this you will find freedom, peace, and the joy that only comes from living a life of integrity. Do not be fooled by the glittering shadows of the world, for all that dazzles fades, and all that is loud soon falls silent. Seek instead what endures, what is silent but strong, invisible but real. Seek the flame that does not flicker in the winds of fortune. Epictetus said it clearly. First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. Your vision of who you are must become your standard, not your memories, not your fears, not the praise or ridicule of others. You are not here to impress. You are here to express the divine nature that pulses through your being, to embody logos, reason order, and to bring harmony where there is noise. When the crowd rushes toward comfort, step aside. When the masses chase the easy, the fleeting, the shallow, choose the narrow path of discipline, reflection, and devotion. There is no virtue in being like everyone else. There is virtue in becoming what few are willing to become. Wise, steady, courageous, just-tempered, faithful to truth. Let each day be a rehearsal for greatness, each moment a chance to master the inner world, to choose peace over anger, understanding over judgment, purpose over impulse. Do not say you are weak. Say you are in training. Do not say it is hard. Say it is shaping you. Say it is preparing you. Say it is revealing the steel hidden beneath your skin. The philosopher walks with dignity, not pride, with humility, not weakness, with serenity, not indifference. He knows that all things are passing, and therefore he holds nothing too tightly. He does not demand life to be easy. He demands himself to be strong. There is no greatness without restraint, no clarity without silence, no wisdom without suffering. So when pain knocks, open the door. Let it teach you. Let it polish you. Let it strip away the unnecessary. You are not meant to live forever. You are meant to live rightly, deeply, nobly. So when the final breath comes, you do not tremble. You nod. You say, I have lived, I have tried, I have grown. And in that final moment, the soul is lighter than air, for it has carried no regret, only the weight of truth. Socrates drank the cup not in fear, but in faith. Faith that what is good can never be destroyed, that the soul is bound to something eternal, that a life of virtue is already a kind of immortality. So live each day with that certainty. Let your hands do the good. Let your heart speak the truth. Let your life shine quietly, not for applause, but for the gods, and for the greatness within. Stand tall in your soul, even when the world bows to comfort. Do not chase what fades. Chase what forms you, what shapes the essence of who you are. Seek the immortal in the midst of the temporary. Seek the soul's awakening beyond the body's desires. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. So guard your thoughts. Refuse to entertain what belittles your purpose, what confuses your path, what dims the light within. Each thought is a seed, and from these seeds grow the fruits of your life. Do not feed the mind with poison. Feed it with truth, with timeless principles, with the words of the wise who walked before you, who climbed the same mountains of doubt, who stood before the same storms of temptation. You are not alone. You are a thread in the tapestry of greatness, woven through time, connected to the souls who dared to rise above their instincts, who tamed their fears, who ruled their passions instead of being ruled by them. Let reason be your staff. Let virtue be your compass. Let courage be your heartbeat. Even when the path is steep, even when others fall away, even when your knees tremble, stand, because standing for truth is the highest form of strength. Do not live by habit. Live by principle. Do not sleepwalk through your days. Awaken with intent. Live each day as if you were sent here by the gods to embody wisdom, because in truth, you were sent to show what it means to choose justice in a corrupt world, to show what it means to carry patience in a time of frenzy, to carry silence in a world of noise, to be the flame that does not flicker, no matter how fierce the winds become. The Stoic does not complain. The Stoic does not panic. He observes, he adjusts, he acts, he trusts the Logos, the universal reason, the divine order that governs all things seen and unseen. Why fear death when it is but a transition, a return, a homecoming? Fear instead the wasted moment, the unspoken truth, the good left undone. For these are true losses, and they are within your control. Let your discipline be a song. Let your silence be a shield. Let your breath carry power. Let your gaze carry clarity. Let every step declare, I am aligned with what is eternal. You are not a leaf blown by the wind. You are a rooted tree reaching toward the stars, and your roots are the virtues that no storm can tear apart. When the body tires, the soul must speak. When the world distracts, you must return inward to that unshaken center, to that stillness where all truth is found. You are not here to be remembered. You are here to be real, to be whole, to be good. And if remembrance comes, let it be only as a whisper that once there was a person who lived in harmony with the divine. If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.